Yoda, hello, Fox 3. How are you doing, Yoda? Oh, yesterday was fun. I enjoyed that DCS mission. Right, for those just joining, there's no intro today. The reason is that YouTube, being the wonderful platform that it is, has started to demonetize my live streams because apparently they say the music at the beginning and the end has a copyright issue. Which is nonsense because I bought the licenses, which were quite expensive for those two songs. And so for a long time there was no issue. Suddenly there is an issue, and so yeah, I'm currently communicating with them, trying to sort that copyright issue out. Hopefully it won't take too long. So, Milton, hello to you, and Captain Mitchell, good evening. Right, so as you can see, we are in Dubrovnik today. I wasn't actually planning on streaming today, but I just couldn't miss out on this nice event. So we've got event today on VATSIM from Dubrovnik to Naples. And, well, yeah, I'm not going to miss that, am I? More in Voyager. So there will just be one flight today. So depending on how long this takes, just nice and relaxed flight today. And then next stream is going to be already on Tuesday. So let me just call up the schedule. There it is. Yeah, so on the 7th of May. Captain Mitchell, you wrote, would love to join yesterday, got sick right before. No. Oh, no. Yeah, Captain Mitchell, all the best wishes. I hope you get better soon. Man. Yeah, so Captain Mitchell, I don't know if you saw the VOD or you saw the live stream, but yeah, for the first time, really, we had a opposing human red team. So, yeah, and they did a good job. They really made our life difficult. And Ilias, hello to you as well. Andreas, moin. Yoda, you got home from a 60-kilometer ride. Thunderstorm. Oh, really? Well, the thing is, you got thunderstorms. I've got, well, we just had a few raindrops just now, but I went for a 30-kilometer ride today. It was very beautiful, yeah. GG's. Right, look at that livery. Isn't that gorgeous? Say what you like, but this is a piece of art. Look at that. Nice. Hey, Forward, good of you. Forward, I was meant to ask you yesterday, Forward, did I hear that correctly, that you guys couldn't see the data link from your AWACS? I totally forgot to ask that in the debriefing. Stormyfly, hello to you. It seems like you're missing half the paint. No, this is art. This is art. We're not missing anything. Right. At the beginning, no. Ah, later it worked. Okay, cool. That's good to hear. Yeah, I was just wondering. Yeah, okay. Well, at least if it works, then I know that my settings weren't messed up. So just for the next time, next mission. Steve, hello to you. Right, cool. We are already on VATSIM. I would hope that some people join us today. It would be great. The control is going to come online in about Jesus Christ. What? Seriously? Who's flying a 747 here? Even though it's the Queen. Beautiful aircraft. But who's flying a 747 to Dubrovnik, for crying out loud? Gregory! Don't you have another aircraft, Gregory? Like, seriously. You're kind of... Look. It's just... You're stealing the show, Gregory. You're completely putting everything into your shadow. Yeah. You can only top that with an Antonov 225, right? Yeah, Captain Mitchell, right? Wow. Okay, well... Gives you a nice size comparison, right? Between 320 and 747. No, Gregory, don't worry about it. Gregory, all good. All good. Just pulling your leg. You can fly whatever you like. Nice. So this airport is fairly basic, but we've got a nice RD preset scenery from Naples. And of course, I'll show you a real world video later on one of my approaches, real world approaches into Naples. Ida Zulu 24. Yeah, that comes later. Fly all the passenger inside at 747. Well, I mean, passenger-wise, yes, but fuel burn-wise, yeah, I downloaded the script to get rid of the static aircraft. However, unfortunately, it did not remove them. Kind of weird. Yeah. Another thing, the reason why I'm not standing at a jetway position is because, for some reason, even though I have the GSX profile and loaded, it just does not connect the jetway correctly. Jetway isn't long enough. Can you fly these Su-57 in VATSIM? Well, we had a discussion the other day if you could fly fighters on VATSIM, because there was a fighter jet flying across the pond. Was that F-16 or something? And so, yeah, the answer is yes, you can. As weird as it seems, but a bit laggy here. There it is. Nice. Anyhow, so as you can see as well, I am using today the Skalaki FCU. That is neat. So looking forward to that. Actually, let me just do it this way. Yeah, that's better. Right, yeah. Yeah, Voyager, it's so weird, Voyager. I don't know why, because Dubrovnik is a fantastic... I mean, this is payware scenery. So it's okay. It's not terrible, but, you know, it could be better, right? So it's not the most detailed kind of scenery out there. And Dubrovnik being a really fantastic airport to fly in and out of. Yeah. I would love to see a more detailed airport add-on. Would be great. The Canadian AC said Russian fighter jet not allowed. Ah, okay. Well, okay. So that has to do with the current political situation, then. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So what we'll do, we're going to start slowly setting up the aircraft. And so let's go AOC menu. Flight init request. If you do plan to join, hey Canal, if you want to join today's flight, so the event, make sure that you use the routing that's published on the VATSIM website or event website there. So let's load in the flight plan. So we're called Itaro 711. The cost index is 30. And cruise level 330. Temperature right now 18 degrees. It's not that warm, is it? It's not that warm here. We are planning with 57.30 fuel weight. So 57.3. And a block fuel of around about 6.7 with a bit extra, obviously, because we don't know how busy Naples is going to get. The alternate is Rome Fiumicino, 1.6 tons extra. And then let's load in the wind data. Yep, that's all inserted. Fantastic. So for the briefing, flight time is only 40 minutes, depending on traffic, obviously, but we'll see how that goes. And then we have the weather, currently 290 at 8, so that speaks for runway 24 in Naples. 20 degrees, 1016, and yeah, lovely weather, Cabo K, so, well, broken 5.5, I'm not sure how much clouds is going to be. It depends. It should get better. We'll see. Roma Fiumicino, alternate airport, westerly winds, Cabo K, no sig. Beautiful weather here. Condition 1013, 18 degrees, fuel 4,000 feet. Excellent. Eva, hello to you. How are you doing? Yeah, look at that. Man, that is absolutely gorgeous. Love it. Cool. So let's have a look here. 36 minutes. So let's have a look. GSX. Right, request refueling.
Truck is on its way. Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
All right. So what happened? What else happened in the world of flight sim? We saw some more hype creation by PMDG with the 777. Yeah, you got to hand it to them. They know how to create the hype. But I remember, hey, Votslands after. I remember we did a little poll on the Cross the Pond, I think it was, where I asked you guys how many of you are thinking about buying the 777 from PMDG, and I was surprised. It was like I would say, 50% maybe said, maybe even less. I think only about 30% said yes, definitely. And then you had a lot of people saying, I'm going to wait and see what the aircraft has to offer. And then, yeah, even some people saying no, they won't. So it's interesting. Yeah, hype is getting boring at some point. Yeah. And you know, I've been complaining a little bit about the hype stuff going on here in the flight sim world, especially. And I think people are getting a bit tired of it. People aren't stupid, so they understand what's going on with content creators, pre-release streaming and making videos and yeah, creating that hype. And it has just one simple goal, and that is to make people kind of have the fear of missing out, FOMO, into buying on release day, right? PMDG 747 hype would be fine. Yeah, that would be great, right? 747 would be OP. W, as young people say these days, that would be W. All right, here's the fuel truck. So, I thought it's going to happen automatically, right? But for some reason, I guess I messed something up. Load the aircraft. Oh, here we go. GSX.
Boarding requested.
So boarding is already requested. Fantastico. The thing is, if I open one left, I don't know, this is going to look really weird. Because for some reason, it's not giving me any stairs at the front. And I tried to get the stairs in, but for some reason... it doesn't have it. Yeah, it's... I like the 777. I think the 777 will be a nice addition in Microsoft Flight Sim, simply because it just adds a bit more fidelity when it comes to long-range aircraft. And so personally, I am looking forward to 777, but because, you know, I have a certain connection to it. And so especially with the, you know, failure options and, you know, so I can demonstrate some of the systems, you know, and mess about a little bit. But yeah, if you don't really, don't fly much long range, then 777, I know 777 can be used for medium range as well. And I've even had a kind of a short range from Singapore to Malaysia with Singapore Airlines. They use that on that routing as well. So, hey, Cannon Plug, nice to see you. How are you? Right. So, yeah. So what's happening here? Why isn't it fueling? GSX meme. Yes, doing very well, Cannon Plug. Yeah. Pilot flying needs no stairs. Hey Jeremiah, how are you? You somehow can't get the FENIX to not float. I've been sticking to flaps 3 times. No, so final light for me, the flap 3 config is really bad in the FENIX. So if you do your normal, you know, 30-foot brake, it just slams into the runway. You have to pull back so hard to really get the aircraft to pitch up, and then it floats. Yeah, flaps full. I mean, the floatiness is just there. You just have to understand that, and I think a lot of people don't actually complain because you know, it helps them make soft landings. So you can't complain really. Hey, BMW Charlie, how you doing? He's not fueling. Why isn't he fueling? Come on. Right. That's weird. Why does that... Let me just restart Quetel here very quickly. You need to pay first, apparently, yeah. So imagine that GSX now has a pay-to-fly scheme, like you have to pay for every flight, like 3 cents or something. So let me re-import from SimBrief, mass and balance. How come what's happening here now? Reset. So then the
boarding requested.
Oh man.
Passengers, the boarding starting.
Tap from import. All right, there we go. So re-imported. Load aircraft. GSX. LR Aviation, hello. Yeah. Flaps definitely needs a lot of input. Agree. Normally idle about 20 feet. Call out, and yeah, I know, right? With full flaps, yeah. It's just one of those things where you have to practice and just accept the fact that the flare is just a bit different. Unfortunately, it's just one of those annoying things. Cool. We've got now ATIS online, so let's have a look for the ATIS here. So let's have a look. Let's just do that first of all. Then we go direct ATIS. ATIS offline. Well, okay, it's not online through the data link yet, but I can see Dubrovnik ATIS information alpha. 270 at 9, cav OK, 18 degrees, QNH 1013, transition level 115, runway in use is 29. And for arrival, expect RP approach. And taxiway Bravo is available for aircraft type A and B only. What do they mean by that? So let's have a look here. Ground charts, airport. This one here, okay, so that high-speed turn-off is only for Alpha and Bravo type aircraft, right? But that doesn't care. Oh, do we have that taxiway? Oh yes, we do. Luckily, we do have that Gulf taxiway. Fantastic. Yeah, Final Light, I agree. I agree. The dev team is doing a fantastic job with the FENIX. The updates and so on, absolutely. And, you know, 320, 321 being in the pipeline, always also very nice. We are expecting the Lokru departure, so it should be the Lokru to Delta. So that will take us straight ahead, 5 miles to Dubrovnik, then turn left 166-degree track down here. And then we go intercept 227 radial outbound from Dubrovnik. So that is planned. Captain Shakil, hello. I'm doing well. Hope everyone else is doing well. How are you doing? Greetings. So runway 29 and the Lokru to Delta departure. That adds up. Fantastic. Then it's a predefined routing. No. It's weird. Why don't I get these pop-ups? And then every time... unloading... Oh, guess we'll wait until everything's finished deboarding. Nice, drinking some coffee. I just had my coffee as well, but I think it's empty now. Hang on. Bit of coffee was left. So we've already aligned. Gonna put the APU on here. Preparation for the passengers. And then for the arrival into Napoli, there I would expect a ILS approach, obviously. So let's have a look at the ground charts. Airport info. And then parking stands as well. Then we want to have the arrivals. And we're going to be coming via Ektol. And I think it was the runway 24 arrival. So that should be the Ektol 1 Alpha arrival. There it is. And that will lead us then on an Arnov arrival track to Bento. There may be some shortcuts at some point. But then for the approach, usually they would have the Zulu approach. Via Bento, it has a different missed approach procedure compared to the Yankee. So the Zulu has kind of an Arnov missed approach programmed. Just in case people wonder what the difference between the Yankee approach, Zulu approach is. So usually, quite often, it's either the approach itself, so final fix or profiles, or the missed approach. So it doesn't say exactly what's different. You just have to realize that there are going to be some differences. And usually I'll look for the arrivals or the approach differences and the missed approach differences. So that's the plan. So what I'm going to enter into the FMC is the Zulu 24. And we set the Ectos 1 Alpha and then approach via, let's do Bento. Insert. So that way it should have the arrival 777 767 Otafi Serco Anson Enze 727 and then Bento. Yeah, that's all correct, including the missed approach, which is coded RNAV. Fantastic. Cool. So secondary copy active. Let me just check that we have no discontinuities in here. Yeah, that looks fine. And then for the secondary flight plan, let's just have a look for the return.
Boarding requested.
And that was the RMP approach. Runway
Truck is on its way.
29. No star.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Hey TV Ranger and Terrain ahead, how are you? Nice to see you guys. Does the Neo have an auto derotate function like the A350? No. I'm surprised. The A350 has a auto derotate, so to keep the nose gear from dropping, or what is that supposed to mean? I have no idea about A350, but no, the Neos, they have a different. I think the 321 Neo has a different flare mode. But otherwise, no, it does not have a derotate function. No. It has a rotate tail strike protection. The 321 Neo.
Please don't load aircraft until the fuel truck arrives and ask to do it.
Good evening, TV. No, so LR Aviation, all good. Like I said, the 777 is a very specific aircraft that, is suitable for certain things like long range flying, maybe some cargo flying. Yeah, not everyone likes long range flying. So, especially in flight simming, that's just something you have to accept. I'm doing well, TV. Doing very well. Thanks for asking. Yeah. So next week, finally, I'll be flying again in the real 787, which I'm looking forward to. So that should be interesting. So they have a delivery. But I don't think they have PDC. So that's going to be 18425. Now he's fueling. Thank God for that. GG's. No, there's no bookings required for today's flight. No. You can fly something different. You can fly from Munich to Naples, whatever. It's just I found the routing very attractive. Coming from Dubrovnik. Just absolutely gorgeous. Real time. Beautiful. Hey Simfan, how you doing? How's the house renovation proceeding? It's okay. So my wife and myself haven't argued much, so we're still good with the chaos. It's going well, actually. They are right on track, and now the new ceiling is in. The walls have been how would you say, resculptured or redone regarding. They open up the walls in parts because of the new wiring. So they've put plaster on it again to make it nice and even everywhere. So now it looks already a lot cleaner, everything. And next week, the painters start coming in to paint the ceiling, the walls, and insert the new floors. But the painters really are the ones that are going to take the longest. But there's also the problem that next week we have some bank holidays here in Germany. So there's only like 3-day work week really next week. And but everything's on par regarding the finished by end of the month. So Anand says so the manual touchdown you are supposed to let the static go as if you need to fly nose. Oh really? Okay, interesting. So derotate function A350. GG's. Now I have never heard about that. Sterling, hey, good day. How you doing, Sterling? Flint flew from Brussels to Naples and back a couple weeks ago. I recreated the flight, and 80% was great views. I know, right? Yeah, it is. It is. So when the weather is good in Naples, it's absolutely beautiful. So the Vesuve there, that volcano is so picturesque. It's so impressive, and the approach is a challenge, especially steeper than normal glide slope. And then you meet on the runway 24, you meet that with an upslope of about 1%. So it's, you can do nice hard landings in Napoli. So really, you feel bad when you forget a single fuel check? Nah, it's, well, Oh, nice. The Brussels Air Tintin livery. Yeah, that was fun. I can imagine, yeah. You had a vacation to go to Stockholm, and you want to do some plane spotting. Okay, well, all the best. I hope that works out. So what did we order? We ordered 6.7, so it almost finished. Let's have a look. Okay, interesting. So that's US gallons. US gallons. LOL. And that's not too bad, is it? $2,358 for 1,200 gallons. That's not expensive, is it? Imagine if he tried to jump down and face plant. If I was a programmer, I'm not joking, if I was a programmer at GSX, just for the memes, I would put in some stuff so random, him tripping and falling over or something. I would just do that. I really would. Just for the memes. Oh, I am a mean person. Let's select that procedure. 5 PDFs, all procedure. Nice. Cool. Are we LA Aviation? And that's a cool thing about flight simming. You could take it as seriously as you like. Or you can just simply, fly along, A to B, don't care about the landing itself and about rules and limitations and so on. So that's flight simming. You can do whatever you like. Yeah, imagine that, Voyager. So then you have to call an ambulance for GSX for the fueler because he fell over. Oh, did anybody try? Hang on, I forgot. Well, I mean, today's dry anyways. But has anybody tried the new Parallel 42 add-on? Because it is out, isn't it? Let me just check that. Parallel 42. They have SimFX. Yeah, SimFX. So they have that. Now, some of the features, I think they have like 15 features. 13 work. The last 2 will work with SU-15. So they're trying to delay. They try to delay the effects. Yeah, you can get it. It looks nice, to be honest. It has some nice the effects that I've seen with jet wash or the heat blur. New contrails, the dust that you kick up when you fly, like you know, off the some remote airports and so on. Helicopter. I think that's quite neat, actually. Yeah, see, I thought about that as well. So, you know, from time to time, a baggage handler would drop luggage. Yeah, chase plane is more needed, but hey, blame Microsoft for that. They're not allowing that. Which is it's one of those jokes, really. I mean, it would be so good to have a fantastic, you know, camera add-on like chase plane. That's really missing. So for departure, let me just go and enter Dubrovnik. Delta Bravo Kilo. And then another thing I want to do is quickly have a look at the engine up procedure. So here we've got NDP 2, which is fine. So we've got 1520, 1520. And then the engine out is going to be 6 miles Dubrovnik. Hang on, isn't that supposed to happen automatically? It is, right? Ground services, off cargo bulk. All right. Green Dot Foxtrot, hello to you, guten Abend. Yeah, I don't know. I think a lot of people care about good camera system. But we shall see. We shall see what 2024, so Microsoft 2024 brings. So let me put Dubrovnik into the fixed page. Dubrovnik. And then so it's 6 miles, 60 ms, and then left 140 degree and intercept radial 185 outbound. So that's going to look something like this. So that's going to be outbound 29 until we hit that ring. We turn left, track 140, and intercept that radial outbound. And I'm pretty sure that will take us away from any terrain. And yeah, over the water. There it is. Look at that. Hard to see, but I'll just dial that down a bit. There we go. So, yeah, that's a nice and safe path to go on. Fantastic. So, diff rips. So, init A page, init B page, flight plan page,
Welcome
RATNAV
aboard
page.
the Captain Black Box Twitch
Hey,
channel
ProSource.
experience.
How are you?
Could new subscribers please make your way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks, and premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Okay. Well, Aviation, again, you know, you pay money for the add-ons and for the simulator. It's expensive enough, right? So yeah, all good. All good. And ProSource, once again, thank you so much for the 15 months. Oh, hold on. Sorry. Let me just start my... Streamlabs and the chatbots and so on. So there we are. And now applause. Yes. Cool. Yeah, sure, Terry, go ahead. And Jesus Christ. So bad. You want to get me a heart attack. Ducky. Well, anti-aliasing, if you're using a 4K monitor, I think you don't really need to. Correct me if I'm wrong. But to be honest, it's one of those things. Getting full now. Look at that. Lots of aircraft in here. You just have to check your own monitor settings and have a look at your, you know, your settings and so on, and your monitor and the way the sim looks, if you prefer anti-aliasing on or off. You found a Reddit page about it. It didn't say your name, but it's similar to the picture you put in the subscriber section. Do you have a link for that, maybe, to Rain Ahead? You're joking. A 747 on approach? Okay, we've got to see that. Oh, yeah. What is going on today? Yeah, Terrain Ahead, that's much appreciated. Thank you so much. Yes, it is a copper. Unfortunately, yes, for the widgets. So these widgets, you just have to have Flow Pro. It's not our fault. It's just, I guess, a marketing kind of thing. So unfortunately, yes, you would need Flow Pro for that. All right, lovely. That looks very nice. It's a payware scenery, Green Dot Foxtrot. It's not that good, to be honest. That's a new paint, new livery. And don't take Bravo. Don't take Bravo. He's going to take Bravo. You want to bet? Although that's probably Charlie or something. No, he's going to take Bravo, 100%. But I guess it doesn't matter really. Oh, you made some widgets yourself. Okay, yeah. They all need Pro. I knew it. I knew it. He's going to take Bravo. But who cares? I mean, it says on the 8s, don't take Bravo. Stands are all full, yeah. I think I'm using TAA. Yeah, so TAA. The 8th letter is all you need. Hey, Sarah. Who reads this? A bunch of garbage. Yeah. Well, it's not even the NOTAMs. It says on the 8s, it says taxiway Bravo available for aircraft type A and B only. Good. So we are finished. So let's have a look if we have received our load sheet. Let's go here. And then we get the clearance. AOC menu. Receive messages. Oh, it was you, Janlop. He told you to expedite vacating. Well, then I guess he doesn't mind, does he? It's flight simulation after all. So that's the final load sheet. That means we have 51 points. What? No. Hang on. Oh, come on. Three minutes to go. Let's do instant. Right, now we have the right resend load sheet. So now we have the right values. There we go. GSX messed up everything again. Or I did. I don't know. I don't know who's to blame. But we do want to have the correct values, right? So accept this load sheet. There you go. 57.2. With a CG of 29.4. And 63.7 is the takeoff weight. 200 kilograms taxi fuel, that's correct. And then we'll go and calculate. Yes, so first, Dusty, I will get to the 777. because I have, you know, in principle, I actually have a real-world 777 type rating. So I have a dual type rating 87777. So even though I would have to do some simulator missions before actually being allowed to fly the 777 in real life. But yeah, I do have a connection to it. So I am eager to try and find out right, so we got 63.9. That's fine. CG. And optimum config, PAX on. Let's have a look what it says. We'll take full length. So 53 flaps 1. That's interesting. That doesn't happen often. I'm going to send that to the MCDU. So performance 424244, transition 10,000. Engine out acceleration is supposed to be at 2,100. And that's finished. I fly the 787 currently in real life, yeah.
Dubrovnik Air 240, Dubrovnik delivery, dobar dan. Your final flight level is incorrect and is uneven flight level. So which one would you like flight level?
Wow, this, Jesus Christ. Another 747. What is going on today?
For final flight level 280, information Bravo, current runway 29er, lock 2 Delta departure, climb 8,000 feet, clock 1,000.
Blimey, Bravo. Let's get Bravo. Let's have a look here. My flights.
Cruise flight level 280 and
yeah, Bravo
here to Napoli
1013.
via 2 Delta departure, initial climb 8,000 feet and squawk 1,000 for Dubrovnik Air 240.
Dubrovnik Air, correction, Dubrovnik Air 240, read back correct.
Delivery, good afternoon from Itaro 711. Information Bravo, request clearance please.
Itaro 711, Dubrovnik delivery, hello, in correction, your final flight level is incorrect, I need you on even flight level, so which one would you like, flight level 23, correction 320, flight level 340.
In this case, we'll take 340. Thank you, Itaro 711. Hey, Nanak.
Itaro 711, Roger, flight plan amended for final flight level 340, information Bravo, current runway 29er, lock route 2 Delta, departure, climb 8,000 feet, clock 1,000.
Itaro 711, thanks for the reclearance. Expecting 340 later on. Cleared the runway 29, lock route 2 Delta, 8,000 feet, and squawk 1,000. Itaro 711. Hey, good evening, flying
Itaro
off.
711, read the correct.
Thank you. Cool, so...
9900, do you have my flight plan now?
Easy 9900 negative.
I think for pushback, it's going to be tower, because we don't have ground. I'm going to pre-select that. Good. So let's do a quick briefing. A320 CFM engines.
Right now, estimated Echo Zulu Yankee
99. Ordered fuel 6.7 was, I think, what we wanted to have. We've got a bit more than required. So fuel level 6840. Takeoff weight 63.7 is 63.9 is calculated. So we should be good regarding performance. 63.9 is calculated, fantastic. Fuel is balanced, and that gives us an extra of about 50 minutes, 45 to 50 minutes. Oh, it's Simfest! Oh, okay, now everything makes sense. Simfest UK. That's why they're so busy. Oh, that explains a lot, thanks. Cool, departure, as briefed, lock route SOC route to Delta. No, lock route to Delta, 8,000 feet. In case of engine failure, straight out to 6 mile Dubrovnik, left track 140 and intercept the radial 185 outbound to 15 miles and hold. Acceleration is in 2,100. And we've got NEDP 2. MSAs around the airport. So we are good on the west side. And obviously it is a bit more mountainous towards the east. So east side 8,400 and the west side 5,600 for the MSAs. Good. Any questions? Oh, okay, so threats. I don't see any threats for departure. Nothing that we need to mitigate. So let's have a look for the checklists. Cockpit preparation checklist. Gear pins covers removed. Fuel quantity 6,840 kilograms balanced. Seatbelts on. ADIRS. NAF and bow ref 1013 set 3 times. And that's the cockpit preparation checklist completed. Oh, that's interesting. So when we switch on the beacon, it immediately kills the ground power. Interesting. It's probably a setting somewhere.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Thank you. And delivery Itero 711, stand 15, I think it is, ready for start and push.
Itaro 711 for pushback, contact tower frequency 129 and decimal 500. Goodbye.
129.500. Thanks so much. See you next time. Itero 711. 29.
Departure checks completed. Bypass pin inserted.
Lufthansa 5 Yankee for pushback contact.
My Foxtrot runway 29. Follow traffic.
No, A320. Nice. Tower, good afternoon. Itero 711, stand 15, request push.
0711, stand by for push. Break, Croatia 451. Push and start approved. Runway 29er, QNH 1013.
Push to start approved, QNH 1013.
So standing by. Hey, Iowa! Big shout out to Iowa Scotsman. How are you doing?
Lufthansa 336, correction. Ryanair 18 Charlie, ready for immediate departure?
FM 18 Charlie.
Oh, is that Chewy?
Ryanair 18 Charlie, runway 29er, clear for takeoff, no delay.
Oh, nice. GG's.
Wind 280 degrees, 11 knots.
Clear for takeoff, runway 29er, no delay, Ryanair 18 Charlie.
Exiting from editing mode.
Is that 47 Charlie vacating?
Oh, there's Chewy.
Speedbird 47 Charlie, Roger, thank you. Welcome to Dubrovnik, taxi stand 19er Alpha.
Taxi stand 19er Alpha, Speedbird 47 Charlie, thank you.
I haven't heard Chewy for a long time. VIP. Nice. What do you like more, FS Labs?
5 to Yankee, push
or FENIX?
29er, QNH 1013.
That's a tough one. I like both very much. Personally, I still prefer, weirdly enough, I still prefer the FS Labs. It just has a few more features, and also it just hand flies.
711, push and start approved, runway 29er, QNH 1013.
QNH 1013, cleared for push, runway 29er, Itero 711.
Commencing push. All engines clear, start at will.
So I wonder where he's going to park his big jet there. And a Ryanair departing. Nice. Busy. That's how I like it. Those 747s. What a picture.
Ryanair 18 Charlie, contact radar 123 decimal.
So let's read the
123 decimal.
Before start checklist.
18 Charlie, goodbye.
Park and brake off.
Enterprise
Take a speed thrust 424244, flex 53, windows, doors closed. And the beacon is on. Engine start. Good pressure to start. Fuel pumps are on.
Lufthansa 336 behind landing Boeing 737 runway 29er, line up and wait behind.
Lufthansa 336 behind landing 77, line up and wait behind.
Please set parking brakes. Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
What a beautiful livery.
Welcome
Love it.
aboard the Captain Black Box
Hey,
Duo
Voyager,
Channel
that's really
experience.
kind.
Could new subscribers
Mate,
please
buonasera.
make their way to the first class cabin, where complimentary drinks, snacks and premium flight infotainment will be served. Thank you.
So start valve closed, starting engine 1. Voyager, vielen Dank. Gifting us up to Mate 738. And that's 35 gifted subs in total. Thank you so much.
Lufthansa 336 ready for immediate departure.
Affirm, Lufthansa 336.
Lufthansa 336 runway 29er, clear correction, hold
Cockpit to
position.
ground. We have a good engine start.
Enterprise
You can disconnect.
2904, report vacated.
Dankeschön.
Runway vacated, Enterprise 2904.
Lufthansa 336 runway 29er, clear for takeoff, winds 280 degrees, 11 knots. After departure, contact radar 123.6. Bye-bye.
Lufthansa 336.
What did it do with these click spots or these It's a shame I can't save those.
Unlocking gear.
Croatia 451 ready to taxi.
441 Nathan.
Croatia 451 taxi holding point Foxtrot runway 29er and give way to the Lufthansa Airbus 320 in front of you.
So let's do the after start flows. So that. Flight control check, full up, full
Enterprise
down,
2904,
neutral,
taxi holding
full left,
stand 12, give way to
full right,
Croatia Airbus 320 in front of you.
neutral, and the rudder, full left,
12 and Univay.
full right,
Croatia.
neutral. Let's wait for the all clear signal. There he is.
Papa Hotel Papa Oscar Golf runway 29er clear to land, winds 280 degrees, 11
There's the all clear signal.
Clear to land 29er Papa.
So we are ready for. We are ready for the after start checklist. Anti-ice is
Scandinavian
off.
001 behind a
Ecam
landing
status,
Cessna
checked.
700.
Pitch
runway
trim
29er, line up and wait behind.
is
behind landing Cessna, line up runway 29 behind.
Lufthansa 5
27.6 and rudder trim is neutral, and that's the after start checklist
Lufthansa 5 to
complete.
Yankee, taxi holding point Foxtrot, runway 29er via Golf.
Itaro 711 request taxi.
Itaro 711, stand by for taxi.
Alright, standing by. It's busy. Look at that.
Croatia 451, follow traffic in front of you.
Wow, that's so
Follow the traffic in front
so busy. Love it.
451.
That's how it should be.
Wizz Air 234, Dubrovnik Tower, hello, stand by for pushback.
They could have
Itaro
used
711, taxi holding point Foxtrot, runway 29er via Golf.
via Golf, holding point Foxtrot, runway 29, Itaro 711. They should have a ground controller. That would have been a lot to help. But I mean, he's doing a great job nonetheless. But with such a lot of traffic, here's brake check.
Scandinavian 001, runway 29er, clear for takeoff, winds 280 degrees, 11 knots. After departure, contact Dubrovnik radar 123.6.
Scandinavian 01, runway 29, cleared for takeoff, when airborne 123.6.
1 flower 79er behind departing airplane, runway 29er, line up and wait behind.
Behind departing traffic, runway 29er, line up and wait behind. 1 flower 7929er.
Papa Hotel Papa Oscar Golf, welcome to Dubrovnik, taxi stand number 4.
Is it possible that we can park at the Golf apron, Papa Oscar Golf?
Papa Oscar Golf, Roger, taxi to General Aviation.
I've never seen Dubrovnik this busy. I mean, look at that lineup. I mean, there's some free parking spots down here, so all good. All good. Hey, Gaby. How are you doing, Gaby? So there you go. That's the departure route.
Easy 2727, ready for pushback?
No, it's not F-16. No.
Easy
But
2727, push and start approach,
I did practice a bit more with the F-16,
1013.
and it's wow! I love DCS, I really do. That was so cool yesterday. And GG's, because I reflected on what we actually were able to, you know, achieve regarding mission
Hi, Captain. The cabin
goals.
is now secure for takeoff.
And so we only managed to destroy the SAM sites, and even though I got 2 hits with the onto the bunkers, I couldn't destroy it. So yeah, you guys did a good job defending that military station.
Wizard 234, push and start approach, runway 29er, QNH 1013.
Which city am I streaming from? I'm streaming from Germany, near Bremen, in the northern part of Germany.
Dubrovnik Tower, very good afternoon. Dubrovnik Air 240, ready for push and start.
So let's do this.
1 flower 7929er, runway 29er.
And then we'll do the takeoff config test.
0 degrees, 11 knots. After departure, contact radar 123.6.
And then we'll read the checklist. Taxi checklist, flight controls checked, flap setting, config 1+F. Radar and predictive wind shear system is on and auto. And then we've got engine mode selector normal, and economical takeoff no blue, and that's the taxi checklist completed.
Dubrovnik Air 240, Dubrovnik Tower, hello, push and start approved, runway 29er, QNH 1013.
QNH 1013, can push and start approved, runway 29er, Dubrovnik Air 240.
Alpine 46 Tango Romeo, runway 29er, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 29er, Alpine 46 Tango Romeo.
Right, let's close the gap. How did you get YouTube named? Well, we've got our own widgets. So Senshai, one of my moderators, he programmed these flow widgets for us. So it's kind of a personalized, because that way I can get my airport infos. I can get all kinds of checklists and procedures. So procedures, for example, normal.
Alpine 46 Tango Romeo, after departure, contact Dubrovnik radar 123.6, runway 29er, clear for takeoff, winds 280 degrees, 11 knots. Bye-bye.
After departure 123.6, runway 29 clear for takeoff, Alpine for 6 Tango Rome.
Lufthansa 52 Yankee behind departing, Alpine Air.
Yeah, PvP radio. I mean, yesterday with that DCS mission, it just showed that humans are less predictable compared to the AI aircraft in DCS. And then yesterday as well, you know, doing formation flying, it's just brilliant. I love it. And then if you got, you know, a wingman with you, a human wingman that you can, you know, talk to with regarding strategies and so on.
User 234 taxi, holding point Foxtrot runway 29er via Golf.
No, Copper. No, those widgets are free. You don't have to be a subscriber. They are available on my Discord channel under the section Flight Sim Help. There's a own thread that allows you to then download and install the widgets. No, so Steve, this is actually a payware add-on, but it's not the best kind of add-ons. But still, you know, better than nothing. Naples should be much better. And we are in real time, so I am expecting a beautiful, beautiful flight. A beautiful approach.
Stand by for EC9.
I just want to see...
Dubrovnik Air 240 ready for taxi.
Dubrovnik Air 240.
Yeah, so Copper, if you accept the invite, so you have to type hello into the welcome channel.
Taxiing to runway 29er via Golf, nearing where
Type hello or you know, hi or whatever, and then you should be accepted, and then you should be able to see the other channels. If you have any other problems, yeah, contact one of my moderators, then they'll be able to help you. Flying Wolf, sorry, you were talking to a captain of ours the other day. Apparently, Senator Max is not even allowed to land on runway 29, not certified. Here in Dubrovnik. Interesting. I don't know. No, I don't know. But I'm wondering why it shouldn't be allowed. That's strange.
Russia 451 behind the departing Lufthansa Airbus 320, runway 29er, line up and wait behind.
Nice.
After the departing traffic, line up and wait 29er, Croatia 45.
Now I'm going to put TCAS already on. We calculated our takeoff performance with packs on, so I don't have to switch them off. Saves me some trouble after takeoff. 2-4 Sterling, 2-4 it should be. In which cases would your briefings be done during taxi? Seems to do. Well, normally we do our briefings at the parking stand. The only time when you brief something during the taxi out is if you want to recap on the briefing. So, you, for example, I would say quick recap. Normal departure. According to the waypoints, climbing 8,000. In case of engine failure, straight out 6 miles to Dubrovnik, left 140, intercept 185 radial, and the engine out acceleration 2,100. That would be just a quick recap for the most important values. Kind of a quick review, but otherwise, you know, we wouldn't really brief that much on taxi out. I'm going to put these already on. Right, so let's have a look. Headwind. So now what I normally do, I try to pay close attention. Hello? Oh, there it is. Trying to pay close attention to the takeoff clearance from that aircraft, or landing clearance if there should be an aircraft landing, because of the wind data.
Dubrovnik Tower, Alpine 61 X-ray Victor. We're on the RNP runway 29.
Look at that, lots of aircraft.
Francia 451, runway 29er, clear for takeoff, winds 280 degrees, 11 knots. After departure, radar 123.6, bye-bye.
After departure, radar 123.6, clear for takeoff, 29er, Croatia 451, hvala, do viđenja.
Nice.
Alpine 61, X-ray Victor, Dubrovnik Tower, hello, continue approach, runway 29er, number 1.
Uh-oh.
We'll continue approach runway 29, we're number 1, 29.
Let's see if we can get clearance before the Alpine lands. I mean, we are ready.
Itaro 711, runway 29er, line up and wait.
Runway 29, line up and wait. Itaro 711. So, line up and wait. Let's do the line up checklist. Take off runway 29 full length. TCAS, T-A-R-A, and pack 1 and 2 on. And that's the lineup checklist completed. Approach sector is clear. Wind is from the front. I think we have the most beautiful livery from all the aircraft here. I mean, Mark would disagree regarding British Airways, but I'm not sure if Mark is actually here, so... We could definitely say this is the prettiest liveries on this airport.
Alpine 61, X-ray Victor, report 5
Hey, Jan.
for runway 29.
What do you mean it's not pretty but rare? It's very pretty, come on. Oh, let's do this. So that's the Skalaki FCU today. Downloaded the latest driver from D-Flight. Because, interestingly enough, there isn't a new Skalaki official driver out yet. It's still 5.1. And that does not work properly. But this one works quite nice, I have a feeling. It connected perfectly.
Itaro 711, runway 29er, clear for takeoff, winds 280 degrees, 11 knots. After departure, contact Dubrovnik radar 123.6, bye-bye.
Runway 29, clear takeoff, departure 123.6, Itaro 711. Thank you, good job. Manflex 53 SRS, auto thrust blue, thrust set. $100 knots. You want rotate. Pause right. Gear up.
Alpine 61, X-ray Victor, runway 29er, clear to land, wind 280 degrees, 11 knots. After landing, vacate via Bravo and report for Cato.
Calum, hello. I will talk about that in a minute. Just let me take off. Interesting question, though. Thrust climb. Climb out blue auto thrust. So, after departure, contact.
53.
Descent 1205.
Ah, beautiful.
Duty 004, descend at 9,000 feet, QNH 1013.
MAN, wie geht's dir? How are your recovery? How's the recovery going? Dubrovnik departure, hello, from Itaro 711, passing 3,000, climbing 8,000.
0711 Dubrovnik radar, good evening, identified, climb flight level 200.
Climb level 200, Itaro 711. 20,000. Exactly. Yeah, good answer from MAN. So if there's no localizer signal, because that runway doesn't have a localizer ILS, that's why you don't have the runway message show up here on takeoff. Flaps 0. Speed check. Flaps 0. Autopilot 1. Ah. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at that. Downtown Dubrovnik right there. What a gorgeous, gorgeous picture. Oh, did I mix up the identifier again from the call sign? Ah, darn. Yeah, I know. I am calling.
46 Tango Romeo contact Roma frequency 124.2 back.
124.2.
Yeah, I mixed up the identifier again. Yeah. It's India Tango.
52 Yankee, climb flight level 300.
Yankee. Yeah. You're right. MAN says recovery goes well. Just came in from family barbecue. Nice. So I assume we have a nice
Yankee,
weather.
Climb flight level 300. Quality 004, descent 4,000 feet.
4,000 feet.
Flurkle, hello to you. Nice to see you.
Upline 4255, proceed direct.
Yeah, so just like it's been answered already before. So if you go and have a look at the approach chart from Dubrovnik Airport, you will see that it does not have a ILS approach on runway 29. Right, it only has RMP approaches or VOR approach. So there's no ILS localizer beam that the aircraft can track or receive. So that's why on takeoff you don't see that runway prompt. Right, altimeter standard cross-checked. Lights off, it's all smooth, so short flights, seatbelts go to auto. Although, yeah, I would have to wait until we get pitch below 7 degrees. And then RatNav, gonna clear.
Gotcha, 4501, climb flight level 300.
And then we go fixed info. And secondary, copy active. Everything's completed. Yeah, the FO at the moment, it still doesn't work properly. So I don't know what's causing the big
Yankee contact Roma radar frequency 12.
The big issues. But yeah, since the last FENIX update, the animated first officer is having issues here in the FENIX. Sunny, 19 degrees. Well, here it's getting better now, but it was sunny this morning, and then it kind of got cloudy in the afternoon. Had a little bit of rain showers, so you got better weather down there.
Was there 234 flight heading? There's 234, good evening. Identify flight heading 290, climb flight level 200.
Hey, Eternal. Eternal, how are you doing? Thanks for the 28 months. The FO looks a bit stiff, he's alright. Well, they always look like that when they fly with me. Just ask Mark. Yeah, so I'm now worried. I don't know why how I put India Tango Alpha in the flight plan. The problem now is I can't disconnect. That's the problem. I'm just wondering if I should then switch to Alitalia. I mean, even though they don't fly anymore, but I mean, I did register as Alitalia, didn't I?
Dr. 4501, contact Roma radar frequency 124.2, bye.
Increases the FO salary.
Mr. Show.
Guru, hello to you as well.
Was there 2, 3,
Jan, would you say the rudder behavior on ground? It's too much. It's too sensitive. Jan, it's still the ground friction model is still messed up.
Adria radar 3847, flight level 200, descending 140.
Turkish 437 Dubrovnik.
Guru says it's kind of interesting how when you step into real 320 cockpit, after only having seen the sim cockpits for a while, the screen's a lot bigger, but the pit itself is a lot smaller. Yeah, it's just one of those things here, you know, looking on a 2D stream. Here, let's put this to vertical speed. Out blue.
0711, climb flight level 340.
Climb flight level 340, Itaro 711. Alright, thrust climb, out blue 340. Hey, I like the Skalaki is working really well today. Love it. Really nice. No, this, I mean, I have to attend family business later on.
Quality 004 by
So there's only going to be one flight, unfortunately. I will be on again on Tuesday, MAN. MAN, would you have a routing request for Tuesday? Is there anything that you would like to fly? Let me know. Captain Shakil, thanks so much. So a new slew of members just joined the Discord server. That's cool. Thank you so much. Thanks for all the support.
Dubrovnik approach, good evening. Dubrovnik 240 passing 2000 for 8,000.
Oh, you know what caught me out? You know what caused me to write India Tango Alpha? It's this. That's why I put India Tango Alpha in the flight plan. I installed the livery. I saw the livery, and that was like kind of a typical psychological reaction.
Left 040 and descend 9,000 feet.
Marwan, at handover frequencies, do you have to check in at the next? Yes, you do. So Marwan, a good thing to do is you switch over to the new frequency, and then you wait a few seconds to have a look if somebody else is already talking or replying to the controller. So just wait a few seconds and see if it's all quiet, and then go and do your call. But yes, you have to call the next sector. Yes.
Follow Oraka 1 Yankee, arrival expect RMP 29 reference.
Oraka 1 Yankee expecting RMP 29er and information.
Would that count as confirmation bias? Yeah. Yeah, in parts, yes. So it's kind of psychological. You think, oh, I have to remember that the ICAO identifier is different.
0711, contact Rama radar frequency 124.2 by.
242, bye-bye, Itaro 711. Maybe the controller can change it, I don't know. Maybe it doesn't care, we'll see.
185 QNH 1017, and you're also free up for the ILS report when you are established. Itaro 260, contact Napoli 124.350. 124.350, Itaro 260, ciao, grazie.
Maybe though, maybe so many people get this wrong, and so maybe the controller isn't upset. We'll see.
Air Italia 619, request clearance for initiate the descent.
Hope when the F4, so the Phantom releases, we can do a nice Cold War mission. Yeah, we'll have to see, Gabby. Yeah. Memmingen to Banja Luka. Okay. Yeah, let me know.
Radar, good evening, Carro 1673, flight level 160, direct Molux.
Carro 1673, ciao, continue climb flight level 3.
MAN, let me know early enough if you can.
Continue climb 320, Carro 1673.
If you can make it, maybe for the second flight later on.
Air 659, request descent.
Italia 659, descent flight level 210.
Descending level 210.
Roma Radar, buonasera from Itaro 711, 270, climbing 340.
Itaro 711, ciao, radar contact, say your Mach number?
Planned Mach number is going to be Mach .78.
711, reduce decimal 73 if possible, due to traffic on the airport.
Yeah, no problem. Reducing Mach .73, Itaro 711. Right, so he doesn't really care too much, luckily. I think that happens a lot with the identifier. So, the thing with the Mach number, so here in the Airbus, you can't enter manually a Mach number on the in the MCDU. So you have to kind of mess about with the cost index. So now the cost index says with 0.73, so that's pretty much
Descend and maintain flight level 200, easy 11283.
long range cruise. You have to be careful though. If you go manage speed, it may be faster than 0.730 because it doesn't show the last decimal. Right, so and that varies depending on the wind. So the best thing really, if you get a instruction to maintain a certain speed, it's best to do this via selected speed. Then you can be sure that you're going to maintain that.
Indicated 250 knots.
Rome Blue scan 3X.
Tango Kilo, yeah. Yeah, I'm looking forward to 777 as well, yeah. Right, let's see. Chinook would be nice. Just pick up black box when it gets hit and ejected. Look. Yoda. Let's just recap yesterday's missions. I think I saw you getting shot down at least twice. But then, I mean, you did cap. I understand that. Chance of getting shot down a lot higher. But still. I sent you in as bait. True. True. That is true. That is something that I can't deny.
I will be online there in a moment.
132.450, blue scan 6.
Hey, LH Virtual. He even took off from the grass to be with you. What, on purpose? Right, fortunately, you're seeing some clouds coming up here. But here we got some contrails up ahead. Yeah, Guru, yeah, I changed to the 787. I started training last year, September last year. I transitioned to the 787.
Moonflower 7929, contact Napoli 124.350.
Yeah, that's on you. I think you said 12435 for Moonflower 7929.
Yeah, that's correct.
Thank you, bye-bye.
Yes, I finished training in January, and yeah, enjoying the 787. Lovely aircraft. Right, got out star, and we should be getting out cruise here in a minute. There we go, Mach alt cruise. Now, the set manage speed message comes up because we are in selected speed. And it's kind of a reminder for the pilots to check and see if that is on purpose, or if you just forgot to set that back to the managed speed. Because the most efficient way to fly the Airbus is by using the speeds from the MCDU, i.e. the managed speeds. But we're going to ignore that, so we're going to clear that message in the MCDU, and that clears the message here in the prime flight display as well. So, it's a short flight. We're already coming over... Is this Bari below us there? Let's have a look. Yeah, that's Bari. Yeah, I've been there in real life as well once. Very popular holiday destination. So let's do the calculations here. Let's get the latest weather. So we're going to first of all go to METAR, so that we have the latest METAR for the performance calculator. Then we go to direct ATIS. So information, November, ILS 24, transition of 90, 10 kilometer, clouds, broken 6,000, so that's a bit higher now, 18 degrees and 1016. So let's do dry runway 24, apply the METAR. And then the runway isn't that long. We'll get to that in a minute. Currently we're weighing 62 point... Hello? Brindisi, okay. 3245. The thing is, when you get these messages, I'm going to type text.
Runway 08, clear for takeoff, wind 080 degrees and 9
He's very busy, so we changed to Brindisi.
Oh, thank you, sir. Descent flight level 200.
I'm just going to open a private chat here.
Padova control, Jedi 69 airflow level 310 Ekmean.
Jedi 69 descent flight level 200.
So I sent him a message there.
Descent flight level 200, Jedi 69.
With their 234.
Oh, that's a good idea as well, MAN, yeah.
Decimal 73, please, and if you can disconnect and reconnect, because you know the previous controller didn't hand me over the tag.
8.73 and Roger with 234.
Brindisi radar. Good evening from Itaro 711, level 340.
Itaro 711, descent flight level 210, please.
Descent level 210, and we're maintaining Mach 0.73 as instructed by the previous controller.
Yeah, I was the same guy.
Oh, okay, got it. So let's go to below. So again, set managed speed, we're going to disregard that. So we have 210 blue, Alps blue.
13 Alpha Golf, you are in the middle of the mess here. Actually, fly heading...
You're in the middle of the mess, lol. That is cool. Right, we're just about to work out the landing weight. So if everything goes well, best case 4.7, so that's only 400 kilograms less. So that's 62 tons landing weight. So let's put 62.0.
EGN 09 Alpha Romeo, so you can proceed direct to Rutom.
Okay, 62. Right, so one thing I'm going to have a look at real quickly is where we want to vacate. So the exit Bravo Charlie is what we usually, I think, vacate at. Let's just check that.
Lufthansa 52 Yankee, fly heading 100.
So 24, yeah, Bravo Charlie, that's what we normally go from. That's 1670. So I think we're going to go with auto brake medium initially. That way we have good chances of getting that. Because that's truth. Although I'll tell you what, let's go low and then I'll brake manually to get Bravo Charlie. I think that's better. Because medium will get hot brakes for that. Cool. And we'll do a flat 4 because that's steeper than normal glide slope.
Dubrovnik Air 240, ciao. Set speed decimal 7, Mach decimal 73, please, due to traffic.
Mach decimal 73 for Dubrovnik Air 240.
So we got to have ECTOL 170120, that's important.
234, can you please
and then according to the profile, 110 above 8,000 with 8,000, 8,000 above, or 7 between 8 and 110 there, 7.5 above, 7.5, 7,000. So terrain definitely the threat right now. I can also see that for runway 24, runway 24 we have to have 3.33 degree profile and upsloping runway, which can lead to hard landings and increased tail strike risk. High terrain, east and southeast of the airfield.
And descent flight level 21.
So let's enter the values here. So we had information. So 902610. And then we got QNH 1016.
I will need to extend you a little bit to the seaside, sir.
18 degrees.
Descent flight level.
So for the minimums, let's have a look here. Zulu ILS has a minimum of. So for the higher misapproach gradient 5%, we can do that. That's 540.
1673, flight level 320, inbound Oraka, and I request to start my descent.
Config full, and we'll take. Well, that's the ILS DME. No, we're not going to enter anything here. That's fine. Okay, cool. So, quick briefing. Fuel-wise, we should be good. 4.7 estimated fuel on board. Min diversion fuel for Roma is 2.6. Let's say 2.7. So we're about 2 tons extra as planned on the flight plan, which is about 44 minutes extra. Weather is good. No threats. Neither on arrival.
Radar, Itaro 1673 with you.
So there's no threats at destination and alternate. That's all good. The only threats we have is the terrain.
Jedi 69 confirm Erica 1 Alpha arrival.
Jedi 69 Erica 1 Alpha arrival, and you can also contact Roma 124.2.
Roma 124 to Erica 1 Alpha, November, Jedi 69.
Good. So the approach itself is flown as follows. So we're going to go with these restrictions. We're going to come via Bento, most likely. Then we've got Uruk at 3,910 or above. Well, actually, it's going to be at 3,910 at. The final descent is out of 5.6 from Napoli. Or that's interesting. Doesn't have that ILS. It doesn't have DME there, so we have to set that actually manually. Disregard. Okay, so 2,000 at 5.6 Napoli.
711 descent flight level 170.
Descent level 170, Itaro 711. Right, descend Alt Blue 170. Not sure what triple click is there. So profile 3.33 degrees. Missed approach via the waypoints to Ischia, climbing 5,000 feet.
13 Alpha Golf, descent flight level 20. Level 200.
Did I put in wrong at transition? Let's have a look. Oh, you're right. GG's, good catch. 9-0. Yeah, excellent. Will you visit the FS Labs again? Well, if the FS Labs is released at some point for... Oh.
Dubrovnik 240, pass a message.
Thrust idle. Yeah, speed on conversion, that's a good question.
250 knots, please.
250 for Dubrovnik 240.
Same question for Itaro 711.
711, 250 knots on conversion.
250 on conversion, copied Itaro 711. Right, so now we have got a problem that we've got to make that restriction. So I'll use vertical speed initially, because we've got to be 170 below. And then we'll slow down to 250. Speed brakes are out. Beautiful. Where did you find the livery? I found it on flightsim.to. That is actually officially for Block 2. Yeah. I think I typed in India Tango Alpha. I know.
711, contact Napoli 124.350.
24350. Grazie mille, Itaro 711. Yeah, I know. The reason why is because I downloaded the delivery and I saw India Tango Alpha. That's why I mistakenly entered India Tango Alpha in the flight plan. My bad.
I don't know where you're going, you're outside the procedure. Turn left, heading 130.
He's busy right now.
Left heading 120, Plateau 45 as well.
Negative 130. Tower 7929, descent 7000, finish 1016, via Vento, stay at the rest of the
7000, connect 1016 via Vento, clear the rest and runway 24, move tower 7929.
Alright, buonasera, Itaro 711, level 170.
Roma radar, hello, Alpine 3420, bed B7.
Oh, you live in Napoli? Nice, beautiful. Thank you, Yoda, for the link. That's fantastic.
He disconnected and still open mic on fake.
So, Gogi, Yoda just posted that link.
Fine, 3420, ciao, reverse contact. Climb flight level 160.
Climb flight level 160, Alpine 3420.
The other station called 711, correct?
Correct. Maintain level 170, information November.
Check.
711, hello. Expect direct runway 24, descent flight level 120.
Descent level 120, expecting runway 24, Itaro 711.
Ali 861, contact Roma 1.
So descent out blue 120.
Contact Roma 1242.
And we're a bit high in the profile, so let's get the speed brakes out. Because it could happen that we get a direct at some point. I'm going to put on the lights already.
Okay, one by one, guys. Wait for the retract. Is it 232 direct?
So, checklist. Let's make sure we have the checklist ready. Going to wait for the altimeters.
001. You've been cleared for the approach. You need to descend on the glide. Contact the tower now. 118.5.
Hey, Baron.
When you're 30 outbound, so I descend now, altitude 5,200 feet and follow the
So David, sorry, asked a quick question. Why does the PNG subject decrease speed by 1 knot?
Yeah, then you have to say follow the approach and then establish on the glide path.
Oh, there we go. So Guru already answered that question. Thanks, Guru. Yeah, the Felis 747 is fun. I agree.
790, Chichi Bravo.
Man.
And Roma, Jedi 69er.
Look at that scenery. It's just so beautiful. Absolutely lovely.
And that's probably Ryanair 18 Charlie. Would you like us to hold it? It's clear.
18 Charlie, you can turn left heading 080.
Left 080, Ryanair 18 Charlie.
Alpine for 6 Tango.
So I do owe you the video. I'll do that after landing, okay, when we parked. Because I have a real-world video that I took from one of my landings here in Napoli. I'll show that
45, 1,500 climb 6,000.
once we've parked.
Okay, Fever 45 radar contact. Climb flight level 160. Break. Jedi 69. Descent flight level 100.
So 220 knots now.
Roger, descent level 100, Jedi 69.
As a restriction.
And Jedi 69. Old Aldaf as published. I will show you.
Aldaf. Let's have a
Old
look.
Aldaf is published, Jedi 69er.
Right, so we have a holding here at Otafi. But that's about it. So we could hold Bento. That's about it. Now here's the here's the Etna. Oh, the Vesuv. Sorry, I got to get confused here. Vesuv. My bad.
Flowers 929, contact tower 118.5.
18.5, sorry, Flowers 929, bye.
Fine for 6 Tango Rama, descent flight level, correction, descent 7000, QNH 1016.
Descent 7000, QNH 1016, Alpine for 6 Tango Romeo.
Outstar.
Croatia 451, turn left heading 350.
So it says here the profile below 110 and above 8,000, but we are on the radar control now, so we've been given a certain flight level. So that's what we'll maintain.
Up to 6,000, 18 Charlie.
9001, turn left heading, correction, right heading 300, 300.
Heading 300,
Mattes, we try to avoid using speed brakes as much as possible, but sometimes it can happen due to lots of traffic, you know, whatever reason, lots of tailwind.
45.
It can happen. How much longer do you think the CFM will be in use? I have no idea, to be honest. I have no idea. Nige, okay, sounds good. How are you doing? It's interesting. I don't see any other traffic at the moment. TCAS is below. There's one traffic, but I mean ahead of me on that routing.
Fine, for 6 Tango Rama, via Bento, clear direct runway 24.
So we still have a total distance to run of 49 miles.
Croatia 451, left heading 2.
So there's no problem with the altitude right now. It's perfectly alright.
And Croatia 451, speed 220.
Insane base, hey.
Excellent, Toto Bravo, speed 200.
How are you doing?
200 now, Chichi Bravo.
Oh, now I've got another TCAS traffic there. Look at that. Now I'm gonna monitor. I'm gonna monitor the distance. So I'm gonna start complaining
ciao.
In about 6-7 miles.
Contact.
Then I'll start asking for lower.
Can you give me the standard arrival for runway 24 with LDDU, please?
Have you not been given from Roma? Correct. Not Ectol 1 Alpha.
Ectol 1 Alpha arrival with LDDU.
Yeah, for the moment, actually, with the vector, because you passed Ectol waypoint. Turn left heading 160. With the 234, left heading 160.
Left heading 160 with LDDU.
Croatia for 51, descend 7000, clear by restaurant.
So beautiful.
7000 Jedi 69, descend flight level 90.
So 40 miles. I'm getting close.
Level 90 in the hold, Jedi 69.
Itoro 71, request further descent.
711, descend flight level 100.
Descent of 100, Itoro 711. So descent, out blue, 100.
One last hold, then we call you to this.
Roger, one loop in the hold, Jedi 69er, no problem.
Good day, Alpine 14 Domi Mike, BP7 Golf Pass.
I'll use open descent so that we maintain the 220 knots.
514 Mike, Charlie, that's contact. Flight level 160.
Flight level 160, Alpine 14 Domi Mike.
And then 1 Charlie, left heading 030.
So I know the landing altitude is 250 feet.
Right now, 1 Charlie.
So I have to lose 11,000 feet. Speed is already good for the first flap. So 11,000 times 3 is about 33 miles, and I have 35.
7,000 for the ILS 24, 22 Bravo.
However, the ground speed is 250 times 5.
1185.
So our descent rate should be at least like 1,300 feet per minute. So we're gonna watch that.
Jedi 69, deep the hold now, fly heading 040.
So I'm gonna put the LS keys on.
Roger, heading 040 vector for the ALS, maintain 9,000, Jedi 69er.
So India November Papa Lima is identified, 10,000, and I need to have November Alpha Papa in here. Let's see if I can.
Just confirm flight level 90 or 9,000 feet.
There we go. So now I have that DME distance. So we're
Roger, flight level 90, Jedi 69.
28 miles from the field.
With the 234, contact Roma 1342. You will be back with me late.
So we need to descend now.
Contact.
Gonna put flaps 1 out. Speed check flaps 1. Start reducing speed as well.
45 request for the clock.
The 45, contact 124 decimal 2. Ciao.
So
Speed 45, ciao.
Itoro 711 would appreciate lower.
711, descend 7,000, via Bento, clear by restaurant 24.
Send 7,000 via Bento, cleared the ILS 24, Itoro 711.
711, the QNH will be 1016.
QNH 1016, copied, Itoro 711, grazie. So 101.
001, right heading 0.
So we're going to use a bit of speed brakes here.
Right in 0, right heading 0.
So I'm going to try to reach Bento 7,000.
Fine, 14 on the mic, contact Roma 124 decimal 2.
And we're 25 miles. 25 miles from the field. Look at that. That's just so beautiful.
I'd approach very good day, Charles Victor Charlie, posing 5,000, 6,000.
Yeah, Guru, the animated first officer is still bugged here in the FENIX.
Bravo, contact tower 1185.
So the approach checklist, Barrow ref, 1016 set, seatbelts on, minimum Barrow 540 feet, outer brake is low, engine mode selector normal. That's the approach checklist completed. Thank you, cabin is secure. Cleared for the approach.
7000-1016, should I say?
So we're going to activate the localizer.
711, contact tower 118.5, ciao.
18.5, grazie mille, ciao, Italo 711.
4.200, have a good flight.
134-200,
So now I'm going to dial in 5,200. We don't have a...
America 22 Bravo, Naples Tower, good evening. Runway 24, continue approach.
So step down 52, 185 knots. Here comes flaps 2, speed checked. Flaps 2.
Transition, short approach. We have a very slow approach speed. You might want to consider letting us sidestep and approach direct to ramp or something. Otherwise, the aircraft behind us are going to get stacked up. 2 Bravo.
Oh, that's not a really good news. Well, we'll say for the moment, continue approach.
We'll maintain best forward speed as long as we can, but once we start to transition to helicopter, my final approach speed is about 70.
He's a helicopter? You're joking.
70.
Right, speed.
Applying for 600 Romeo, continue taxiing.
Speed brakes in.
Bravo Charlie bit. Too late.
And that's why you have 5,200 because of that terrain there. Now we have a glide slope. So now we have glide slope blue, Cat 3 dual, autopilot 1+2. Talbot Zerag, Itaro 711 on final 24.
Itaro 711, Naples Tower, good evening. Runway 24, continue approach.
Continue, Itaro 711. Good, alt star, alt. Now we got glide slope star and missed approach 5,000 is set.
Kabaka 22 Bravo. Do you want to land to runway 24 or do you want to land on a taxiway?
Yeah.
We're inbound for apron 2, or you can sidestep us for a taxiway or send us directly to the apron 2, 22 Bravo.
Oh, look at that.
Is it okay for you to get to taxiway Tango November?
Wow, that just looks so...
affirmative, taxi November...
So beautiful.
Tango November,
man.
affirmative, 22 Bravo.
Oh, that's a great thing. So, Cabarca 22 Bravo, sidestep to taxiway Tango November, and...
If a person has a chance to join a domestic carrier as an FO but has to self-fund part of the training, or has to change to be an SO in a major airline abroad with no cost, which would you recommend?
Welcome aboard the Captain Black Box Twitch channel subscriber experience.
To be honest,
could new subscribers please
so my gut feeling would say go with a major airline.
And premium flight entertainment will be served. Thank you.
Because a major airline will probably open up some more options. Hey Alpha, wie geht's dir? 83 months. Good God. Thank you so much, Alpha. Ich hoffe, dir geht's gut. Alpha, are you excited for the Allegris cabin? I'm sure you're going to try it out sometime. So I'm going to put the landing gear out. Start reducing the speed. Absolutely. Yeah, I saw some videos already on YouTube. Looks very nice, yeah. Wow, what a picture. Flaps 3, speed is checked, flaps 3.
Capex 711, runway 24, 0 to land. We need 270, 08 knots. Variable between 250 and 330.
8071, thank you much. Cleared land 24.
2,500.
Is checked. Wow. That is just so beautiful. Absolutely incredible. Right, manage speed. Flaps full, speed check, flaps full.
Napoli, buonasera, Jedi 69er ILS 24.
Unbelievable. That's so beautiful.
Jedi 69er. Napoli Tower, good evening. Runway 24, continue approach number 2.
Yeah, Alpha, they have some special business class seats, especially for taller people, yeah. Landing checklist, EKMEMO landing no blue. Landing checklist complete. Let's do some hand flying. Manual thrust, manual flying. We are clear to land. So again, steeper glide slope than normal and an upslope on the runway. Nevertheless, I mean the FENIX does float a little in config full, so we'll see how that goes. Wind 260 at 9, 270 at 9 at the moment. A little bit varying.
Textron 22 Bravo, we are landing assured at Textron number 1.
Incredible.
Barca 22 Bravo. All right, so contact ground 121.9er. Bye bye.
129er, 22 Bravo. Thank you.
Oh, it still has those lags. I complained about these lags on final.
1000.
It's checked, and they said they were going to fix it, but I don't know. I guess I have a bigger issue with something in the scenery. It's still laggy. That's a bit weird.
711 and plan to vacate the runway at Bravo Charlie, please.
Yeah, we plan to vacate via Bravo Charlie, Itaro 711.
Thank you.
And Tower Jedi 69er, confirm general aviation will be to the left.
100 above.
Runway is in sight.
Jedi 69er.
Minimum.
Nope.
Continue.
General aviation would be on the right. Plan to vacate the runway at.
I'm just going visual now. The glide slope is mismatched. So I'm just going to go with the poppy lights.
100. 50. 40.
Or Jedi 69er if you're able to vacate the runway via Lima.
Roger, we'll plan Lima or hotel today.
Right. Spoiler, look at the lags. Terrible. Spoilers, reverse green decel.
Tower 711, welcome to Naples. Bravo Charlie, contact ground 121.9er. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Bravo Charlie, and contact ground 121.9er. Thank you, Itaro 711. So here's Bravo Charlie. We're going to vacate there. Hey, so what's up?
Ladies and gentlemen,
The landing wasn't that bad. Landing was alright. Quite happy with it.
safety-related duties. However, we ask that you remain seated until the
Jedi 69er, runway 24 clear to land. Wind is 2700 knots, variable between 250 and 330.
Within point Golf, runway 24.
So normally we have to go left here. So let's see if we can.
16 take us here to runway 24 at Golf, 399 heavy.
Napoli, ground. Buonasera, Itaro 711 at Bravo Charlie.
Itaro 711, welcome to Napoli. Right on Romeo, then Quebec, stand 20, please.
Yes, wonderful. Right, Romeo, then Quebec, stand 20. Grazie, Itaro 711. So that's kind of non-standard. So, but I've seen that in real life as well so many times. So that is all fine. What a lovely, what a beautiful approach. That's really what I was hoping for. That kind of sunset approach. Let's try that again. Trying to get all the items as we taxi in. Can take a bit more time. So there we go.
With the 152 Alpha clearance.
It's going to be the last position there. Fantastic. Yes, it was. Thanks for waking me up.
152, clear to destination, Molux 8 Juliet.
No, Green Dot Foxtrot. I have a... What time is it? 8 o'clock? No, I have to go... got a family...
Clear destination, Molux
family
8
happening,
Juliet,
so...
Shadow runway 24, initial climb 6,000 feet and fucking 1,000.
Yeah, Sterling, I can definitely recommend that.
The 152 Rebecca is correct.
So strobe lights off.
9 heavy, contact tower 1.5, a great flight. Bye bye.
18502, have a good day, 49.
After landing checklist, radar predictability system is off. So there's the marshaller.
For Papa Golf, taxi to holding point. Available for holding point Echo interrogative 124.
Taxi holding point Echo from 824. 8 for Papa Golf.
Sure. Alpine Pagov, taxi holding point Echo 124 via Romeo and Tango Sierra, QNH 1016.
Yeah, Romeo Tango Sierra, QNH 1016, Echo. Alpine for Papa Golf.
Easy 425, contact tower 1.5. Ciao.
Tango 1825, bye-bye, easy 45.
Bye-bye.
Cabin crew disarm doors.
The boarding requested.
So, few pumps to go, and then we can read the... I think it's called shutdown checklist. No, parking checklist. Parking brakes are chock, parking brakes set, engines off, fuel pumps off, and that's the parking checklist completed. V2, yeah, so V2 plus 10. I mean, I don't know, everything exact regarding, conditions, pay, etc. But normally, if you look at the possible career options with a legacy airline, a big airline, they will be more interesting.
Taxi to General Aviation.
Right, don't run away, guys. We still have video. I'm going to show you, if you're interested, a real-world landing here in Napoli that I took some time ago.
Roger, Tango, November 1, and stand 6-1, July 6.
But we're just going to log off VATSIM for now. Get a bit quieter, and then I'll show you the video. And if any questions, please do ask. Here's the video. Sorry, I don't know why the video is not playing. Hold on. There it is. Now it's playing. Yeah. It was just looping somewhere. Okay. So now I've got rid of all the background noises. Yeah, so the arrival that we got here is from the north, actually. So it was kind of a special approach back in the days where it was called, I think it was Islas Whiskey approach or something. And It gave you kind of a shortcut. Yeah, I don't think they actually have that anymore. Yeah, now that what they have is a RNAV approach via SCOP. And so that shortcuts the approach. So we arrive pretty much, I would say, at about 13 miles final. But you see the turn coming up in a minute, and then you'll see the Vesuv as well. Ja, Voyager, see you next time. Vielen Dank nochmal. Mozart, hello. Tomorrow flying the A380 for the first time. Nice. Munich JFK. Mozart, all the best. Enjoy that flight. How often do you adjust the seat while flying? Lots. Lots of times. So let's see. Guru, thank you much. Yeah, have a good night. Take care. Thanks for hanging out, Guru. So there we go. Now we turn final onto runway 24. And I'm already hand flying it here, because we do love hand flying the aircraft in real life. And there you can see the Vesuv right there. The cockpit, well, so the newer aircraft are very, very quiet. Yeah. Hey, yeah, it's a beautiful approach. And off Heis, flying A320 level D sim yesterday, it was an experience, right? I mean, it is something different if you sit in a, proper 3D kind of flight deck with all the correct dimensions. Michael, after you leave an airport where there's frozen precipitation and have climbed out into the sunshine, how long do you wait until you turn off your anti-ice systems? Do you wait for the wings to dry off? No. No. So once the I mean, for the wing anti-ice, I would leave it running a few more minutes after we get out of the clouds, just to make sure that everything's thawed off. But for the engine anti-ice, you can switch it off once you get out of the clouds. Hey Terry, thank you so much for the resub. Actually, that's a new member, Terry. Thank you so much. Thank you. If you compare sim flight real flight, is technical requirement for you as a pilot needed the same? You mean your knowledge? Do you mean like knowledge, technical knowledge, or what do you mean exactly? Yeah, Michael, pleasure. Wasn't the part of my interest. Yeah. Oh yes, okay, that was kind of motivation for ATPL exams. I wish you all the best off the ice. I now can read the name, off the ice. The ATPL phase is the most exhausting phase for sure. Now if you go and finish that, in my opinion, the rest is a lot more fun and easier than the ATPL. You always wondered how hard it is to learn the flight stick on the left hand. No, it's Sterling, I am right-handed, and I had very little issues, and it took me not long at all to learn to fly left-sided. Oh, the stress. No, so the real aircraft, you have to realize that you fly multi-crew, all right? So to be honest, it's more stressful for me to fly here in the flight sim. So my workload is much higher here, sitting in front of the PC, and flying the sim here on the PC, single pilot concept.
Minimum 300.
So now I can see it just trying to, small inputs, quick inputs. Quick inputs. And I don't stir around the flight stick like you see some of the pilots do in those videos.
20,
nice corrections, careful with the brake, make sure you don't slam it, and beautiful. Reset. So very happy with that landing. PP club. Oh, what's that Neo then? Was it howling? I can't hear the sound. Oh, that was a Neo maybe. Oh, okay, it could be. Yeah. It could be. Maybe that's why it was so quiet. Because somebody was asking why it's so quiet. The Neos are very quiet in the flight deck. Yeah. So there we go. I think is that Bravo Charlie as well? I think so, right? Can't see that from here. So here, trying to get quickly access. You can see that now. I've got the airport map open. And I'm pretty sure we get a right turn as well. Non-standard right turn. Unless we were parked on the apron for some reason, then it'll be a left turn. Hey, Tim. Oh, there we go. That's finished. Tim, that's not true. That's not true. You can slam the Neos as well. Cool, guys. Thank you once again for all the support. Much appreciated. I'll be back on Tuesday for another 2 or 3 flights on Tuesday. Maybe we'll go and fly. Yeah, so MAN was suggesting flying to Tromsø. Yeah, I think I'll plan that in. Because someone is asking for a special approach there from one of those videos. Thank you so much, Captain Mitchell. All the best. Gute Besserung. Get well. Same for MAN. Get well. Gute Besserung. Guys, thank you much. There's no outro video because, again, YouTube has decided to demonetize my videos because apparently there's a copyright issue with my intro and outro songs, even though I paid 150 euros license for those pieces. So I'm trying to get that fixed with YouTube. Until then, see you soon, guys. Take care. Good night. My moderators, as always, thank you so much, Yoda, especially tonight. All the help. Take care. See you soon. Good night.